would get out comms if I could. This is developing very rapidly. For those of you that are unaware, just tuning in, Donald Trump, as I predicted, struck 3 nuclear proliferation sites with dramatic vengeance. I mean, huge B2s went in. And I produced a video, which I really encourage you to watch because it is genius, where I talked about that there would be a new secretive top secret weapon that would be revealed to the American public soon, and that no one else in the world knew about it but me. And this is going to be revealed to the American public. But I have even worse news. Not only are we faced with cyber events, counterstrikes and countermeasures, and of course, Homeland Security levels are at an all-time high, but in addition to that, the Strait of Hormuz will be closed. Listen to what I'm telling you. The Strait of Hormuz will be closed. So I want you to factor this into oil prices, gasoline at the pump, travel, plane, airfare, cars, access to gas stations. Get gas. Make sure you fill up all of your vehicles now. Do it now, but the Strait of Hormuz will be closed unless Donald Trump takes further action. This is when I believe that he will introduce the top secret weapon. That I predicted earlier today, and I've been predicting for the past few months. I want to pray for Israel. Israel has gone into a complete lockdown. All of U.S. bases are at risk. America will face retaliation. Again, Trump made a very difficult decision. It's a decision none of us would want to make. And so let's just pray for the president here for a minute. Jesus Christ is King. It was a very tactical, strategic, and precise attack, as I predicted, with our B2s and obviously in coordination with world allies and technology that many of you have never heard of, rod of God, quantum entanglement theory. All of our satellites were at work. In fact, you know what? I'm going to just say it. No one else has said it, but I really want to thank Elon Musk. Without him, the United States of America would not have been able to pull off this attack, along with Palantir and Elon Musk really at the helm of this wide infrastructure that allowed these very precise strikes to hit, saving countless lives. And honestly, I don't think a lot of you understand that we just narrowly avoided complete nuclear Armageddon. Do you understand? The Strait of Hormuz is responsible from arguably 20-25% of all of the oil distribution coming out of this very strategic region. Of course, as I also predicted just about a month ago, that video went viral. I want to thank you so much too. Thank you for sharing it. That video saw 3 million views on X at AMTV Media. I told about and predicted the unraveling of the yen carry trade as I saw it from the bond fixed income perspective. In my Wall Street experience, I could see that coming unhinged. And so I knew all these things, like it's hard to explain. People ask me how I know it's God, but I also see signs through very strategic ancillary moves through all my studies. I'm constantly in prayer and reading and taking in economic, financial information and looking up for the truth and being very careful not to be misguided by all the noise that's put out there. Thank you. Somebody just said that they can hear me and they shared. I really appreciate it. And so massive oil discombobulation is imminent. If I remember correctly, I think from my trading days at my Bloomberg desk, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think almost upwards of 30% of all natural gas as well comes from the Strait of Hormuz. So this is a massive collapse in our oil infrastructure, and it's going to create a panic. Remember in the 70s, I wasn't born yet. My dad told me these stories. My dad had these big chops, you know. My dad's such a stud, dude, football star. My dad ran the track at the Forum It was a fantastic athlete. That's where I get my athleticism from, and my mother. My mother's a fantastic athlete as well. But he told me he remembers like filling up at the pump in LA where you could like barely get any gas, like 1970s pandemonium, like there was no gas at the pump. My dad's probably chilling, listening to The Who or something, you know, like back in the day. But no, like I'm serious, not to get on a tangent, but this is going to happen again. So Iran is going to threaten the shutdown of the Strait of Hormuz. I'm going to be honest with you. As I always am, I watched Donald Trump's speech, and honestly, concerning. Basically, the cognition that I received on that body language script, the script writer's demeanor, doesn't end here. I think you all already know that. Do you understand? So our tactical weapon shit, man. I'll just say this, just pray that they can contain what possibly comes next. Get food, get water, gold, silver, exit the banks, rush out now, fund Island Project. I built it for this. Look, I revealed the truth. I've told you the truth. I've gotten a lot of predictions right, but like scrap all that for a minute. I'm not God. I don't know the exact events that are going to come. Guys, just pray. Prepare for the worst and exit the banks. I'm telling you, cyber events, the banks are going to go down. Capital controls are coming.